Hello, Leo. This is Vanessa from Celestial Soul Tarot, and welcome to your reading for September 2022. Thanks so much for joining me. So we're going to take a look into the astrology of September. I have the astrology cards. We'll look into the overall theme. I'll do a rune casting. We'll lay out the foundation for this reading, and then we have the tarot, and we will dig a little bit deeper, okay? So this reading is specifically for Leo rising, although if you put your sun and moon in the first house, this reading can also be for you, although to a lesser extent, okay? If you don't know your rising sign or have a hard time accessing it for whatever reason, right? Another option that you can consider is contacting a qualified professional astrologer that does chart rectification, because not every astrologer does that. It's very specialized, right? There's a lot of research involved with that. And so there are a few astrologers that do that, but you would need to search for one that you would be in alignment with, okay? So yeah, I mean, for some of you, I mean, sure, you have your sun in Leo. What house is it in? Is it your ninth house, your fourth house, your second house, right? This is the area of life. For some of you, Leo moon, right? Is it in your fifth house? Is it in your 12th house, right? So this is how you're more than just your sun sign and your moon sign. What house is it in? What aspects is it making to other planets, right? These sorts of things. So yeah, it's important to learn more about yourself if that's something you're interested in. If not, then just feel free to watch this video, even if you have Leo sun, and see, you know, if it's something that you resonate with, right? So let's take a look here. I mean, for some of you, you may have Leo sun and moon as a rising sign, right, in your first house. Maybe some of you were born on a solar eclipse in Leo, right? So as your rising sign, right? So, I mean, for some of you, yeah, if you're triple Leo, there's quite a few out there that are triple Leos, that's for sure. I know a few myself. So let's take a look here. We have Saturn return, age, right? So this has everything to do with time. It's a time energy. Saturn is hard work. It's discipline, putting in a lot of effort, right? There's setbacks and delays and challenges, but you do see the results of Saturn when you put in the effort. And maybe you restrict yourself, you limit yourself, right? Maybe you're not spending as much, you're not eating as much, you're, you know, opening yourself up to being more practical and creating more structure in your life and that sort of thing, right? Creating more boundaries, the healthy things, right? So when you do this type of thing and you put in the hard work over a period of time, you're going to see the results of Saturn. If you don't, then that's where the karma kicks in, right? As Saturn also rules karma, where it's a cycle, it's a repeating pattern. And so Saturn rules these patterns of time where you're going to have to learn it again. And with Saturn, you're going to learn it the hard way. So, I mean, if you come back around, I mean, Saturn right now is moving through Aquarius. This is your seventh house of relationships, partnerships, contracts, agreements, that sort of thing. It's your one-to-one connections, right? And it's going to be leaving Aquarius in March. It's going to be moving into Pisces. And then you're going to have Pluto within 2 weeks' time moving from your sixth house in Capricorn to your seventh house. So just as you thought you were free from the energies of your seventh house, you got Saturn moving out and you got Pluto moving in, right? So, and that's the thing. It's the energies that they're going to be retrograding back into, again, Aquarius and Capricorn, but then it'll be moving onwards later on in 2023, right? So, but what I'm saying here for some of you is that if you don't put in the time and the effort, the structure, and that sort of thing, you're going to come back around and repeat a pattern. And for some of you, there could be repetitive patterns with relationships and contracts and connections. Maybe for some of you, it's a marriage type situation or a work type situation, right, as well. So we will take a good hard look at what this is in the reading. We'll do a rune casting and lay out the foundation here. I'm just going to temporarily mute the audio because the sound actually is quite loud, okay? Okay, so as always, keep in mind that these readings are general, okay? So what we have coming through here, right, I feel like you're on the precipice of something new, wanting something more, right? There's, again, Birkenau here. It's a new beginning energy. It's fresh. It's throughout fertility, growth, healing, right? Taking care of yourself. But it's Merkstave. It's reversed, right? So for some of you, there's this maybe it's coming across as a lack of discipline with this area of your life. So it's almost like you can start moving forward and you can start a new situation and remove yourself and dissolve these repeating patterns in your life. If you maybe perhaps start taking charge of something, right? Taking care of something, nurturing something, there's a strong opportunity for growth as well here. Let's dig a little bit deeper and see what's coming through here, because again, with patterns and cycles, you're going to keep doing the same thing over and over. And it's going to be a different relationship, but it's going to feel like the same type of thing. Different people, but it's like, I feel like you can probably understand what I'm saying when it's like you feel like you've gone through an experience, but with somebody else. And then you experience something with somebody else, but it's like a very similar type of experience or situation. It's like, why do you probably keep asking yourself, why do I keep experiencing this over and over and over again? It's difficult. It's challenging. It's like, I can't anymore, right? It's so heavy. Saturn is heavy, right? With these people in your life in some way, shape or form, right? For some of you, maybe it's a marriage, maybe it's a work situation. Again, it's these one-to-one connections and relationships. It's you and the other, right? So let's take a look here and see what's coming through for Leo at this time. What do we have coming in for Leo at this time? Current situation energies for Leo. Patience is coming through, would be one of them, which would be an energy of Saturn, right? If you're trying to move too quickly, too fast, being a fire sign, right? Wanting to move through things, especially with Mars being in Gemini in your 11th house right now. And it's going to be there for 7 months, wanting to move very quickly and get a lot of information and do a lot of things and talk to a lot of people and meet new people and all these things, right? There is a need, especially with Saturn here, to slow down, to pump the brakes a little bit, right? Yeah, let's take a look here. What's coming through for Leo at this time, right? There we go. Yeah, well, there we go. This has a very similar Saturn energy, 10 of Wands, right? It's that heavy burden, the weight that you've been carrying for a long period of time, whatever this might be for you, right? And so there's a need here for some of you to, again, it's at the end of a cycle. The 10s are the end of a cycle, and it's time to get some help, or, time to release the heaviness, the weight, the responsibilities, the burdens, the debt load, right? There's something here in regards to the situation with people, these other people in your life, the 3 of Pentacles, right? So there's a lot of work that is required of you in regards to team effort, right? To get along, to socialize perhaps with some of these people, but there's work and effort and time and energy also being Pentacles here, Earth energy, Saturn energy, to be patient perhaps with others, right? Be patient in regards to meeting new people and connecting with others and, right, for socializing. And I feel like for some of you, especially with Mars and Gemini, it's a very fast moving energy. An air sign and Mars, they're both masculine energies, right? It's external. It's the energy is moving out. So I can see how things can move quite quickly, and you're trying to maybe meet new people and socialize and connect with others and make agreements and make all kinds of associations. And some things, especially with Mercury, it feels like there can be a emotional upheaval where things aren't working out. You're trying to work together as a team, to cooperate, right, to get along, this type of thing, right? But it feels like, even it comes down to quality, focusing on quality, focusing on the details, right? Like I said, the need to collaborate and slow down. And if for some of you, you're moving too quickly, you're taking on too much stuff at once, right? So yeah, some of you could be actually asking for help. There's a need to get some help for some of you in some way, shape or form, maybe with your debt, consolidating your debt, that kind of thing. Maybe getting help with your workload, responsibilities, right? That kind of thing as well here. Let's just take a look here. What's coming through for Leo as the challenge? What's the challenge coming in for Leo at this time? Oh, we have a card that flipped out here. Yeah, so another Earth energy coming in, the Page of Pentacles, right? So this is a learning curve, right? These are the apprentices, the messengers, right? These are, it has everything to do with more work that needs to be done. You know, they need to work up to the knight and then work up to the kings and queens, right? The masters of the suit of pentacles. So there is a learning curve here in regards to slowing down, right? Slowing down, putting in the effort, putting in the time, putting in the energy. For some of you, you need to limit yourself. You need to learn to restrict yourself. You need to maybe spend less, maybe eat healthier, right? Focus and invest in yourself, invest in your health, right? Learning more about yourself, right? These types of things. And so as that challenge here also with Kanaz, this is that rune of fire and light and knowledge. And I feel like for some of you here, as that challenge to gain more clarity about maybe why you need to slow down, right? There's, it's almost coming across as someone who's, again, you get very excited and you're highly creative and you're, you know, there's a lot of passion that's coming through here with something that you want to do or something that you're focused on, passionate about a person, passionate about this relationship, passionate about your home or your family, passionate about your career, your hobby, you know, passionate about exercising or something, right? There's passion that you have for whatever this is. That challenge here, though, is to slow down and do it the right way, not the fast way. That's what's coming through here, because otherwise you're going to have to do it again and do it again. Saturn will ask you to do it again in a new and different way by slowing down, right? So let's take a look here into what's hidden. What is the hidden element here for Leo, right? We have a few energies. Yeah. There's another page of cups, a couple of pages. So we have 3 pages coming through here. Again, the learning, the apprentice. There's a need to learn, to slow down, to pump the brakes, to open your heart, move in a new direction, have the courage to learn some more confidence, to build your confidence in a situation here, right? We also have the energy of the beautiful star, right? So she's hopeful and optimistic, and there's a lot of healing that comes through here, right? Focusing on your future and focusing on the fact that perhaps for some of you, you know, maybe you want to turn a dream into reality, right? Maybe there's something that you really want for yourself in the future. You know, the relationship, the home, property, having a career, right? Turning that hobby into a career, that sort of thing. Whatever this is for you, there's a lot of learning that still needs to be done here, right? And that's what's hidden from you at this time. We also have Hagalaz, which is the rune of hail. It's destructive. It's causes difficulties. It causes upheavals and misunderstandings and all of these things and shocks, right? And so what's hidden from you here is the fact that it's almost coming across from what I'm getting is that if you don't slow down, that this is what can happen. All kinds of upheaval and changes and shocks and misunderstandings, right? So there's a need to slowly put in the effort over time, over a period of time here, right? To work towards a goal that you have for yourself, right? And this hidden element here, I feel like this is all kind of behind the scenes, right? So this is something within you. Like if you were to slow down, you're going to get inspired. Your heart's going to come wide open. Creative energy is going to start pouring out of you. Right. And that's the thing I feel like, but there's a learning process here. There's more work that needs to be done in whatever this is for you so that you don't repeat patterns again and you don't experience these difficulties again. So you break that karma, you break the chains. And so for some of you here, right, again, we have the Chariot coming in here. This is someone who has a lot of confidence, very ambitious, right? Somebody who just wants to move forward, right, very, very quickly. But I'm also picking up here, yeah, there's the drive and the desire and the passion. Like I said, it's all there, but there's also a need to slow down, right? To dot all the I's and cross all the T's and be very thorough, right? Some of you, it comes down to limiting yourself, limiting the amount of money you're spending, maybe limiting or restricting the kinds of foods that you're eating that could be toxic to your health, right? So maybe limiting the amount of time that you spend watching TV, you know, these types of things, and work more on investing in something else like relationships or a hobby, right, in your, you know, health and well-being, getting out and going for walks, right, that sort of thing, right? So yeah, let's take a look into what's coming through here for the help, right? What is the help coming in here? right? So I do see a definite change of direction, right? I do see an energy of opening yourself up to seeing the bigger picture, getting a new perspective, right? Some of you, there could actually be a long distance type of journey or like a relocation. Some of you could actually be learning. Again, this has a strong energy of learning, higher learning, right? And actually, I didn't show you the bottom of the deck here is the 9th house, right? Your 9th house is ruled by Aries. Okay, so this has new beginning energy around higher learning, maybe even for something, traveling to new places that are far away to get inspired, motivated, to help you, right, to learn new things, that sort of thing, right? But I also feel like there's something here that's helping you in regards to the desire to learn something new to help you make these shifts out of repetitive patterns as well, right? But it comes across as opening yourself up to wanting to shift perspectives and wanting to, yeah, we have the Queen of Cups, right? Male or female, these are not gender specific readings, okay? So the help here is that nurturing energy, taking care of yourself, loving yourself. Your intuition is very strong here, right? The fact that you're very generous, you have a lot to offer and give others. There's a kind energy that comes through here with the Queen of Cups as well. So this is, again, somebody who takes care of herself, but she's also nurturing and compassionate, very kind, but very friendly also, very sociable type of person, right? And so maybe for some of you here, through socializing, right, you're learning more about other people, or you have an interest in learning more about other cultures, what other people are doing, right, in regards to how they became who they are in their career path, with the hobbies that they're doing, turning those into careers, right? People that are a mentor. For some of you, maybe you already have a mentor here. This could be a strong mentor energy, again, male or female, who is very helpful and kind and soft-spoken, but somebody who is willing to teach you, right? And you're open to learning what this person has to say, right? Even if it goes against something that you believed before, right? Again, it's opening yourself up. This person has the willingness or the ability to open you up to shift perspectives in regards to ways of thinking, right? So this could actually be somebody who is there to help you, but I can also see this as you helping yourself, the fact that you want to take care of yourself, right? Nurture yourself, love yourself enough to know that, you need to take care of you before you take care of others. Otherwise, if you get sick or you get hurt or whatever that might be, I mean, then how can you possibly be of service and give, right? Again, this is very giving, very generous type of energy, very helpful, right? So let's take a look into the energy moving into October, right? And I see an energy here of someone that's evolving. They're growing, right? There's a lot of breakthroughs here, coming out of the dark into the light, gaining clarity, right? Getting answers, helping themselves, right? This is a self-help energy. Help yourself, right? Let's take a look into the energy moving into October for Leo. Okay, I'll just take the ones that are face up, right? So what do we have coming through here? I have a couple of cards. Yeah, transitional type of energy with the Six of Swords. Right, and this has everything to do with maybe for some of you moving on from, again, your own fears, belief systems, perspectives, thoughts about situations, right? Maybe some of you, this could actually be a physical situation in regards to moving, relocating, right? Maybe for some of you, it's changing jobs, changing career paths, right? But I do feel like you're physically still in this environment. Again, we're moving into the energy of October. But it's coming across as a breakthrough or something that's going to assist you into helping you to break free, liberate yourself from a situation to start moving forward. Because here with the Four of Pentacles, you're still there. You need to remain where you are to build that stability, to build that security. For some of you here in regards to learning, right? So, I mean, maybe you are in the process of learning something new, right? But there's this breakthrough that's going to come through to help you to expand your mind, expand your consciousness. But I also feel like you're meant to kind of keep doing what you're doing, keep building, right? There's 3 pages that have come through, but we got the 3 here, Then we're moving to the 4, right? So I see this as growing and starting to build new relationships, new connections. If there has been some sort of fears and blocks and delays and challenges with contractual type of situations, relationships, work situations, marriages, right? Maybe some of you, there's an issue with your home and property and you want to sell your home, and whatever this might be for you, right? There's something coming through that's strong here where I feel like, yes, moving into October, you're going to get these breakthroughs. It's going to help you to liberate yourself and start making decisions that are healthy in regards to opening up, to slowing down, for some of you, there's a need to tighten your belt or to limit yourself in some way so that you don't repeat these patterns again, right? And I feel for some of you, if this is a physical situation, you need to physically stay right where you are. But I also see this as opportunity to continue to build and grow, and to start, for some of you, if this is a business that you're starting to learn, and as you do something, perhaps, right, this has an energy here of starting to make money for yourself, starting to get your business to flourish and to start to grow, right, as you build. But I do feel like for some of you, if you're staying right where you are, it's just a breakthrough in regards to fears, perspectives, doubts maybe within yourself in regards to learning, right? Fears in regards to, I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, I don't understand, having a hard time learning, right? That sort of thing. So, it could be coming across maybe for some of you, especially with this 5 of Swords at the bottom of the deck, you're just fighting with yourself. For some of you, you could be fighting with others, of course. Right? But for some of you, it's definitely fighting with yourself and the I'm not good enough, smart enough, detailed enough, thorough enough, that sort of thing. So I do feel, again, whatever is happening for you throughout this reading, for the Leo that I'm talking to, that you're on the verge of this breakthrough, this clarity in regards to shifting perspectives and opening yourself up to, like I said, it's like pumping the brakes, slowing down, learning something, but there also is an opportunity to break the patterns, to break through. It's like a breakthrough from something that you've been doing over and over again. It's like, finally, right? So you can start building your life, right? This is what I have coming through here for you, Leo. I want to thank you so much for watching, and hopefully you found this reading helpful.